can sing at 14 and start kind of dabbling in that a little bit? You do anything else other than just singing, or you just straight?
At that time, I was rapping too.
As
So,
always,
yeah,
but
so-
we all rap. I mean, you know, teenagers, we all
Yeah.
try. So what do you prefer more than?
Now I prefer singing more than rapping. The reason why I say that now is because I think I finally like found like my voice, like my sound. You know what I mean? At the time, I didn't really know what my sound was, so I was more comfortable with rapping than I was singing. Even though I always wanted to sing. Like, I started out writing nothing but R&B songs. Like, I had a binder full of R&B songs. And I was just like, man, like, this isn't how I want to sound like. You know what I mean? So I was like...
You write your own music?
I write everything, yeah.
Okay.
I write my own music.
Do you produce as well? And
sometimes.
I know you do some engineering, right?
Yeah, I engineer my stuff. Like, I do a lot of my mixes and mastering and stuff like that. Recently, I just hooked up with Dave here to work on some stuff, but usually it's just me mixing and everything like that. But produce-wise, like, every once in a while, yeah, I dabble in the producer seat.
So really just songwriting and performing is your main thing?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Like is that the end-all be-all? Like that's what you want to do within the music industry, or is there like...
Before we go too off with that question, not that it's not relevant. Don't look up on me, Kat!
Let me answer my question.
All right. When you talk about your sound, because I know as artists, it takes, you know, you kind of go through a journey when you're trying to find your sound. So if you had to describe it, and I hate to ask this question because as an artist, like, I hate to have to describe my sound because everyone receives how you sound differently. But how would you, since you found it, what did you find?
I mean...
And is it a sound per se, or is it your perspective on your songwriting? And
yeah, because you said you found your voice, and that could be that could be in your writing, that could be in your actual tone. You know what I mean?
I probably would say more of the perspective type. I mean, in my music, like, I write about what I'm feeling or what I've gone through. And
so real life experiences.
Real life experiences, and it's raw. It's open. It's out there. Like nothing's vulnerable. Yeah, it's very vulnerable, and it's like because things kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put in words right now, but it's more like getting to know me, like the real me, without me having to sit down and like have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best way I could put it.
I can agree. I feel that sentiment because maybe more so being a songwriter as well. You know what I mean? We're all songwriters. I put that, not like we're just a songwriter. We all write our own lyrics, our own music, things like that. But being a male songwriter and artist, for us, you know, emotions and putting things out there, it does seem kind of easier to just say it in a song and not have a judgment of somebody.
Right, because you know because growing up, it's like you taught to just like suck it up. And
exactly.
Like
there's no release. Like, there's no release theme. There's no benefit in the release told to us, instilled in us as youngins. Not even more so of just any type of benefit of release, but more so of the benefits of not releasing what you're supposed to do.
What's supposed to be natural. Okay.
Exactly. So then being creatives, we're not holding, you don't hold things as a creative.
Okay. Well, here's a question for you fellas. Okay, since y'all want to make this about the fellas right now, I'm going to let y'all have it. But is it easier for you to write music that you've been through, or write music about that you wish to manifest? Like, is it easy to front on a pen and pad, or is it?
I think that would be a personal
and songwriter preference.
And a songwriter preference. I would say if we're speaking generally, I would think men would do more of what they know and what is real to them than to be storytelling fantasy. Most men.
Yeah, because for me, it's easier for me to like talk about real life stuff, like, especially like when it's something that I'm going through, because I could put that more. It's more personal to me. It's more like it touches me differently.
Feels more organic.
Yeah, than just sitting there just being like, all right, I can write this, whatever. Here, give it to you, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, music should be something that you feel, and when you hear it, it's just like, okay, damn, I went through the same thing not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole lot. It's such a whole lot of people out there who be like, I've been through the same thing, and I didn't know how to put it into words, but now I hear this, and it's like, oh, I feel that.
That's what you feel.
Because
you know?
that's what we do with songs that we listen to.
Exactly.
Just with artists who are well known and have songs on the radio. I know I do personally.
But so if y'all liking this new setup, go ahead and send us a DM. Go ahead and drop a comment, drop a like. Let us know that you want to see more of things like this, because we want to give you more. You dig? More artists, more culture, more information, more knowledge, more entertainment. All coming out of this place right here.
Yeah.
You dig? So until next time, Freida and I, your guys, Shaadie without the Y, we thank you. This is another episode of LakeHouse Culture Podcast.
Bye.
Baby girl bad and she knows it. She ain't got a hide, so she shows it.